Hi everyone, in the previous lesson we talked about rules and naming for variables and constants, and in this video I'm gonna talk about data types in Python. Let's begin our lecture. Before explaining data types in Python, I'm gonna add one thing to the rules of the naming. In the variables in Python are case sensitive. Name and name is different from each other. For example, I'm gonna type name equals Mehmet, and I'm gonna type uppercase name equals Tek. Shift enter. Let's print the name with lowercase. Yes, the name is Mehmet, and I'm gonna print uppercase name. Yes, it's Tek. As you see, the name and name with uppercase is different from each other. Okay, it's very important. Then we can begin our data types. The data stored in memory can be of many types. Every value in Python has a data type. For example, a person's age is stored as a numeric value, or name is stored as string value. We will talk about in the future lessons about numbers, string, boolean, list, tuple, dictionary, and set data types. These are very important. So we use some of them. For example, this is string, and we use the numbers value. This is number. Let's begin talking about numbers. Number data types store numeric values. Integers are positive or negative whole numbers with no decimal point. Integers and floating points are separated by the presence or absence of decimal point. For instance, 5 is an integer, whereas 5 is a floating point number. Complex numbers are written like this. This part is the real part, this part is the imaginary part. We are not going to use this type. So we're gonna learn integer and float type. Let's make some examples. I'm gonna create a variable, name is age, my age is 29. This age variable is integer. How can we learn? We can use type function. For example, type age, shift enter. Look at this output. Int for integer. You can create floating number, of course. For example, pi equals 3.14. This is float number. Let's look at type of it. Pi. Type of pi variable is float. The main difference between numbers and string is being use of quotation mark. For example, age equals 29. What does this age variable type? This age variable's type is string. Let's learn by using type function. Yes, as you see, the str means string type. If you use numbers in quotation mark, if you use anything in quotation mark, it means this is string type. Okay, the main difference between string and numbers is this. For example, you cannot add each other. 5 plus 6 equals 11. But if we add quotation mark and hit enter, there is a type error. Unsupported operand types for plus sign, int and string. You cannot add with integer value and string value. So let's look at Python arithmetic operators. For example, we are using plus sign to add something to something. The first operator is addition operator. We will use plus sign that adds values on either side of the operator. For example, 5 plus 7 equals 12. This is the addition operator. Second operator is subtraction. Subtracts right hand operator from left hand operand. 7 minus 5 equals 2, as you see. The third operator is multiplication operator. This means multiplies values on either side of operator. For example, 5 multiplied by 4 equals 20. It's very easy. Another operator is division operator. This divides left hand operand by right hand operand. Let's make a division. 8, you can use /. 8 divided by 4 equals, as you see, 2.0. As you see, 2.0 our output. Also, we have modulus operator. This modulus operator divides left hand operand by right hand operand and returns reminder. Let's make an example. For example, 14 modulus 4 equals 2. It means the remainder of this calculation is 2. Let's make another example. 15 modulus 3. Shift enter. Yes, look at this output. 0. Remainder of this calculation is 0. Okay, the another operator is exponent. This operator performs exponential power calculation operators. Let's make some example. 5 plus 2 equals 25. This means also 5 multiplied by 5 equals 25. This means this. The another operator is floor division. Floor division, the another operator is floor division. It's same in the division part, but there is a difference between them. Digits after the decimal point are removed. Let's make some example. We can make 10 /4 equals 2. Normally, we will look at the normal division. Yes, it's 2.5. But in the floor division, the decimal point, 0.5, are removed. But be careful about this because this is not a rounding. Just remove the decimal point. For example, 11 divided by 4 equals 2. It's different from each other. We can do same divided by 4, 2.75. It's different from each other. Not rounding, just remove the decimal point. If you use rounded number, you have to use round function. For example, round 2.75 equals 3. Okay, if you wanna rounded version of this number, you have to use round function, but the floor division, just remove the decimal point. Okay, we talked about some arithmetic operators in Python, and we talked about numbers in Python programming language. And in the next lecture, we will talk about operator precedence and we will talk about assignment operators. See you in the next lecture.